This is the Thursday, September 17th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Meteorologist Matthew East here with you. Want to show you the time lapse again from yesterday from the Dowd YMCA camera in Charlotte. Looking pretty good there. Just some of those high clouds overhead. Those clouds a little bit thicker than might have originally been expected at times, and that held temperatures down a couple of more degrees than otherwise would have occurred. But still, it was a pleasant day. And check this sunset photo I was able to snap yesterday out. What a pretty finish to the day yesterday. Just enough of those high-level clouds combined with the setting sun to make for a really pretty scene to wrap up our Wednesday. There's your highs across the region yesterday. 80 in Greensboro, 79 the high in Charlotte, 82 in Fayetteville and Wilmington, 69 degrees in Boone around the Triad viewing area, 80 in Burlington, 77 degrees in Asheboro, 79 in Reidsville, and 79 in Mount Airy. We'll check the Charlotte viewing area. Now there's your highs there. 84 in Concord, 80 in Gastonia, 81 in Wadesboro, upper 70s in a lot of spots yesterday. Here's your temperatures this morning during the 5 o'clock hour. 62 in Raleigh, 65 in Fayetteville, 67 in Columbia. Still pretty chilly in Boone at 42. Some low 70s along the South Carolina coast. So this air mass continues to gradually moderate just a bit. Now, those high clouds that were so prevalent yesterday, they're going to be less of a feature today across the Piedmont zones. The unsettled weather continues over parts of Florida. Clouds, some rain down that way. That's with an area of low pressure. They'll scoot across Florida. There's some chance you could see some type of slow tropical development down the road in this area, but not terribly likely. Something we'll keep an eye on, though. And then up here in the High Plains states, you continue to have some complexes of showers and thunderstorms. In fact, right there near the Twin Cities, you have some pretty big thunderstorms, some severe thunderstorm activity at the time I'm cutting this video. Temperatures in general milder by a few degrees over the eastern part of the country today compared to yesterday. Now, ahead of that cold front, a lot of warm air getting drawn northward. It's 70 in International Falls, 75 in Lincoln, Nebraska, Des Moines, Iowa, 76. A good bit warmer than the temperatures here across the Carolinas. So again, less in the way of those high clouds today than what we had yesterday. And again, you're set up today for highs, probably low to mid 80s in the Piedmont, North Carolina, getting warmer the further south you go. Now, tomorrow we wrap up the work week in pretty nice fashion. There's your Friday highs across the region. And then we get on into Saturday. Not bad. I still think a lot of sunshine. That next cold front's still too far away to play a role in our weather. There's your Saturday highs across the region. Sunday, that cold front begins to approach. You won't really even notice it, though. In fact, Sunday pretty warm. Highs mid and upper 80s in many spots across the region. And then we get on out to Monday, and that's when we get this northeasterly flow established. Now, there's still a lot of discrepancies between the computer modeling, the European model, much warmer with the weather set up as we get into Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week. Then is the GFS and the Canadian model. I'm leaning toward the cooler side of guidance, so I'll stick with the idea of maybe some 70s for highs, especially Tuesday. And we'll just have to see how much in the way of rain makes it in here. I'll stick with the idea of some showers and a lot of cloud cover, but again, the European scenario not quite as gloomy and cool as what you see on the GFS. All right, tropical update time. There is Tropical Depression 9. That is formed out there in the Atlantic Ocean. This is that tropical wave we've been tracking for you now for several days. 35-mile-per-hour sustained winds moving northwest at 7 miles per hour. However, this tropical depression is not going to have a great opportunity to develop. This is probably going to just transition into a non-tropical type of low over the open waters of the Atlantic and probably not even able to become a tropical storm. All right, that is it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Everybody have a great day and God bless.